We got a fun one for you guys today. Micah Milan reached out on Instagram and said, hey, I'm on Team Wild Disc. Can I send you a bunch to try out? I said, absolutely, and he came through. We just got a package, 7 discs from Wild Disc, a company that I've never tried, never thrown, and haven't heard a ton about, to be honest. So we're excited to try out their plastic. We're out here at Crockett Park, and we're gonna see if we can't break our course record just throwing Wild Disc. My course record out here is 6 down, so we're gonna go for 7 down out here. Let's get into it. All right, hole 1, place 315, straight ahead, basket is just slightly downhill. We're gonna start off with this disc, the Addicts Reborn, 5501 on the flight numbers. Feels pretty similar, I would say, to something like a Buzz. I'm expecting it to be straight with just a little finish at the end. I think this is called the Lava Plastic, but it's sort of like your swirly ESP. It feels actually really good in the hand. A touch slick, but nice gumminess. Overall feels like a great premium plastic. We're gonna put it out here to the right, try and hit it flat and let it finish in. Okay, good release angle. We didn't quite get it far enough right. I think we're gonna be pin high, but maybe 40 feet left. All right, we're about 40, 45 feet just left of the basket, but just past pin high. So we got great distance on that mid-range shot, which I'm happy with. For putters, we're gonna be putting with the Sea Otter. Micah was nice enough to send us out 2, one in a premium plastic for throwing putter, one in what feels like a baseline or a putting plastic. So this is what we're gonna be putting with. The numbers on this are 2302. So a little bit of glide and some good fade. I gotta give this enough height. Let's see if we can't start off with a nice circle 2 make for the birdie. Ooh, okay, so pretty straight actually. It wasn't a great putt, but that's all right, tap in for the par. Even through 1, hole 2 place 310, straight ahead, basket is tucked up on the left by the trees. For this shot, we're gonna try this Tasmanian Devil. This is their overstable fairway driver, 9404, has that Firebird-esque feel, or maybe something like a Captain's Raptor. We're gonna try and put it out on Annie and just flex it nice, let it finish in, match the angle of the hill, see if we can't pick up a birdie. We'd really like to be at least 1 or 2 down through these front 3. Oh, we didn't get any Annie on it, and that is stable. Okay. Wow, that thing is stable. And if you've been watching my channel at all, you know I suck at the Anheuser shot, so that definitely wasn't my wisest play, but I also have to say I way underestimated the stability of that Tasmanian Devil. That thing has some serious beef. A little pinched off here on the left side, but there's a little hyzer out. We're gonna try with this premium plastic. This might be a glow plastic, honestly. Sea Otter, just a nice little baby hyzer, let it drift in, a baby run here. Put it too far out? Yeah, not bad, not bad. It wasn't quite the run we were looking for, but that's like a 10-footer for the par. Hole 3, place 280, not the longest hole, but we have to get the disc moving right to left. The basket is tucked behind all of those tall trees out there. So we're gonna go with the Great White, which is their distance driver. It's that 13.5 -1.3, so think a nuke, think a little bit faster destroyer. I think I'm gonna get great stability out this, so we're just gonna try and hit it out to the right and play for the skip in back behind those trees, which is why we're disking up to a 13 speed on an even shorter hole. We gotta get this disc moving right to left to have a hope of getting around those trees. Ooh, so much stability again. Once again, I'm underestimating the stability of these discs. I think we're gonna have a little backdoor putt over there. Not my best work though. We're way short out in just edge of circle. I would say just barely circle 2, a little obstructed. We're gonna try and put this on some Annie. Man, this would be a great putt. Oh, I just didn't get it up. Didn't give it the height. Tap in for the par. So let me say this about that Great White. Because it's a 13 speed and a little bit of a thicker rim, I think I struggle a little bit with my grip on that one. That's why I tend to throw Graces a lot, 11 speeds, and why actually recently, tap in for the par here, I switched out my Zeus's for Destroyer. Even though it's only a very marginal difference, I think the Zeus rim is like 2.2 and the Destroyer is 2.1 or something like that. Just a slightly thinner rim for my hand size. It feels a lot better. Hole 4 plays as a par 4, 380. The basket is tucked back in the trees in a little opening down there. We're gonna go with the Hyena. The flight numbers on this are 95 -22. And from watching Anthony Bodanza's review of these same discs, I have a feeling this is actually gonna be pretty flippy. So we're gonna try and hit it hard and on hyzer, get it to flip up, drift right, and then hopefully finish back left. Now I have eagled this hole a couple times, and that would be a huge boost to us because we're even through 3, which is not a great pace to shoot that 7 down that we're after. Oh, big hyzer just flipped all the way over and kind of burns over. Man, that thing definitely has a lot of flip to it. I think I needed to give it a lot more height and maybe even a little more angle, but that's at least still in birdie range. You can maybe just see the tip of the basket up through that gap in the trees. We're 100, 120 feet out. We're gonna go with this Premium Plastic Sea Otter, just a nice little baby upshot, flex it in there. That should be great if it sits. That might have skipped pretty far left. Looks like we got lucky, hit a tree, stopped right here. We're gonna straddle out here just a little, might be blocking the camera, but just a nice little 10-footer. That's our first birdie of the round, and we needed that so badly. So far, I think the theme of this round is me underestimating the stability of these discs for my arm speed, so we gotta make an adjustment. All right, 1 down through 4, we come to hole 5, which is a nice short 210 foot straight ahead with these trees kind of blocking the basket, although you can see it through that gap that's formed. We're gonna throw the angler, 4304. It kind of feels like 4303, sorry about that. Kind of feels like a zone with a bead. I don't know if you can really see that much, but that's what I'm getting here. Zone with a bead, but I'm actually really excited to throw this disc on the forehand to see how it holds up. See if we can't start it out left, bring it back right around these bushes. I gotta remember, overstable. So respect the stability. First forehand of the day. Oh yeah, big beef. I mean, let's see what it does down there. I might have really juiced that, but at worst we should be down the hill with like a 30-footer. Wow, this worked out perfectly. The combination of thicker grass and maybe even the bead and the plastic on this disc, it just hit and stuck. So we're sitting here with a nice 10-footer to go 2 down. Yes, come on. Wow, that is a huge momentum boost after 3 slow holes to start. 2 down through 5, we'll take that all day. Hole 6, another super gettable short par 3, 200 feet down the tunnel. You can see the basket tucked up against the trees right there at the end. We're gonna go with the Premium Plastic Otter. Once again, either try and flex it straight or just hit on a little flat to hyzer finish through this right side. This is one I always really want to get. Nice and smooth. Hyzer, get off it. Oh, perfect. Skip to it. Get in. Ooh. I think my depth perception was a little off. I think that was actually maybe 10 feet long, but that was such a clean flight. I'm really, really enjoying that disc now that I figured out it's a little more stable than I expected. All right, just a little bit down this hill, 6 paces off the basket, but still nice, easy 15 or so footer. Drop. Oh, Andrew, why? I mean, just need a little bit of confidence with it. That one's gonna come back to bite us. It's all right, tapping the par. Let's move on. All right, hole 7 plays 165 up the gap, left to right moving shot. We're gonna go with this Tasmanian Devil. Just a reminder, this is a Firebird type disc, 9404. On the forehand, try and get it to flare skip right. See if we can't pick up another birdie. Oh, too high and sawed off. Might get through. Not a great shot. We'll be 30 feet. All right, we're up in the tree right above us. Maybe just edge of circle, I'd say 30 feet. Definitely a makeable putt. Just low off the cage. You hate to see it. Tap in for the par. Back-to-back short par 3s that it feels horrible to miss. It leaves us still 2 down through 7, but hole 8, another short one we can make it up on, 170. Really tight gap off the tee. Basket is just straight down. We're gonna go with actually our putter Plastic Sea Otter, see if it's a little less stable. Just try and hit it on the standstill right through this gap. Shouldn't be a problem. Get up and down for a nice birdie. Yep, just skip. Push, push, push. Lovely. It's a little shorter than I would have liked, but it's a putt. All right, another edge of circle putt. I think what I'm learning so far, I can even send us a little mini, you love that, is that I gotta put a little more on this putter than I'm used to. It's not quite gliding, so I gotta kind of give it a little more oomph. I feel really good to get this one. This would be a big momentum boost. See, I mean, that is just awful. Wow, that's all me though. Hole 9, par 4, 430. Basket is over the hill between the big towers. We're gonna go back to the Great White. We're gonna try and respect the stability, get this on some Annie. We really need to pick this one up because those last 3, it feels so bad not to get any of those short par 3s, my goodness. Well, we didn't respect the stability. We didn't get any ante on it. And it's just a big knifing hyzer. The birdie is still very much in play though. We'll just have a long up and down. All right, no two ways about it. This great white is just too much disc for me. I'm not getting much out of it. You can see the basket tucked right up there in the bottom. We're gonna go with our angler overstable approach. Just try and pump this out to the right, let it drift in, save the birdie. Move left, little skip. Ooh. All right, pin high, but about 20 feet off right. All right, maybe a little 20, 25 footer here. Just nice and confident into the chains. Yes. My goodness, we needed that one. 3 down through 9. Not the best start. I generally like to be 4 or 5 down because the back 9, like I said, plays much harder, but we'll take that. We're still alive. So like I said, Micah sent these discs out to us. He's on Team Wild and he was kind enough to ship these our way. If you saw Bodanza Disc Golf's video on the same disc, Micah hooked him up as well. And just like Bodanza, I'm gonna put Micah's affiliate code in the description below. Make sure if you guys wanna pick up some Wild discs of your own, that you use his code, that you show him some support. Massive thanks to Micah for hooking us up with these discs. Another super cool thing about Wild is that they're all about conservation, animal conservation, and every disc you buy from them, even using that code, 5% of that goes to wildlife conservation. All right, hole 10, we're 3 down through 9, we're at the turn. This is another great opportunity to pick up a birdie and make up for one of those short ones that we missed on the front 9. This hole says it's about 300 feet, but really it's just down to the bottom of the hill and then dog leg up into the tree. So I'd say the throw is closer to 200, 250. We're gonna go with our angler again, this overstable approach, just kind of push it high on hyzer, let it fade back in, and hopefully it sticks on the sloped green. Oh, I might have juiced it. It's definitely low. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Might be a putt though. Oh yeah, that's all right. Far tap in. All right. Short one, bummer not to get it, but this hole is a touch finicky maybe with this sloped green, a lot of runaway potential, and we just threw a bad shot. So 3 down through 10. Hole 11 plays 250. The basket is up in this little tunnel. The tee pad is off here to the side. We're gonna go with the Tasmanian Devil, overstable forehand, just try and get it out left and then get it to skip up the channel, see if we can't get it to sit by the basket. Oh, I like it. I like it. Man, I felt real good about that one. We'll have to see if it skipped into the woods or if it stayed good. This is such an incredible drive for me. This is my least birdied hole on this entire course. I always struggle with this hole. So to be absolutely parked is nuts. I love that. I'm really enjoying this Tasmanian Devil. It's flat, it feels great in terms of rim depth and width. For the forehand, it's got so much stability. This is a sick disc. Hole 12 plays 290, straight up the hill behind these bushes. We're gonna go with our Hyena, which now we know is very flippy. Try and put it on a lot of hyzer straight over, let it flip up, and then hopefully finish back left. See if we can't get a good look now that we've got momentum coming off that big birdie on 11. There's the flip. Now we need to come back. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. I think we'll be a little pinched, but we'll see what we got. All right, so as you can see, we're way over here in the right. The basket's way over there on the left. We are totally pinched. This is thicker than thick. So the only shot I have is the forehand roller. Luckily, we got some nice overstable plastic to get it done. Do we go Tasmanian Devil? Just on a lot of cut. I think we do. Try and get it to curl up nicely there to the basket. Nice and soft on cut. That was not it. Let's just anecdotally try that one more time with our angler. That is so much better. All right, now we know. Forehand flick rollers should have been the angler. How soon in here did we cut? Oh my gosh, right here. We're gonna have the craziest of step outs to save our par. All right, that is a major setback. Tapping in the bogey, which is an issue. That's gonna make this really hard to shoot 7 under. That bogey puts us back to 3 under, which means we gotta get 4 more. We're on 13, so it's definitely still doable. Starting here really short, 190 foot, straight ahead. We're going with our Glow Sea Otter. Nice and smooth. Okay, that looks like a good line, just drop and stick. Okay, a little long, should be like a 15, 20 footer though. We gotta make a putt. This is pretty close to a must make here. About 20 feet off, slight elevated basket. This gets us back to 4 down. This would be a big one. Yes, yes. Man, okay, that keeps hope alive. We have 5 holes left. We only need 3 more birdies to beat our course record. We can do this. Hole 14, place 380. Basket is way down the hill, but dead straight down there. This is one of the harder holes left in this back 9. This would be a great bonus get. We don't have to get it, but it would make it a lot easier when we get to 16. Well, when we get to 17 and 18, which are 2 of the harder ones as well. I think we're gonna go with our Addicts Reborn. We got great distance out of this on hole 1. And I need something that's not so flippy and not so overstable like our fairway driver. So we're just gonna try and hit this maybe on baby turn, maybe flat, get it out there to the right and just try and pump it down this hill. Oh, we hit it on too much hyzer. Oh, I liked everything about the throw except how much hyzer that just came out on. We're gonna be like 80 feet left. Bummer, just out of curiosity. Let's try this Tasmanian Devil on the forehand, flex forehand, because that was the other throw I was considering. See, I got no flex on it. So stable. Yeah, okay. And then once again, let's just try the Hyena, just out of curiosity. I'm gonna try and hit it kind of soft and on hyzer because I know this bad boy's gonna flip on me. And there's the flip. Oh, you gotta hook up for me though, or you're, wow, okay. Maybe that was the play. Is that deep or is that perfect? It's deep, but that's probably the best of the 3. All right, here's our drive. We're leaving ourselves like a 70, 80 footer here, long jump putt, but it's makeable. Oh, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh, not a bad run, all things considered. We'll tap in for the par. Hole 15, this pretty much turns into a must get, one of the easiest shots left of our round. It's 230 straight ahead in those trees. There's a gap on the left and the right, but it is a little tight. We're gonna go with our mid-range or Addicts again, just to make sure we really get the push, because we have a nice backdrop in there. Yes, get through that, and then sit, sit, sit. Ooh, it skipped. That's gonna be a hard putt. This is a big boy putt. We're definitely a little bit restricted here. 30 feet maybe, 25 feet. I kind of have to straddle, which is not my favorite, but man, do we need this putt. Whew. Confidence. Just gotta give it the height. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Out of my hand. I don't know if you saw that. I thought I had missed it. I thought I had floated it nose up and missed it. That felt great, and we're alive. 5 down through 15, which means 16, 17, 18, we have to get 2 of the next 3. 16 is another must get. 17 and 18 are both hard. We can get them, but they're hard. Let's go. All right, well, we're walking up the hill to 16 here. Let's talk a little bit about our experience with Wild Disc throughout this round. We had 3 or 4 different types of plastic. We had the Meteor, the lava, they have like a swirly lava, a glow plastic, and then the putter or the base plastic. And I have to say, all of the plastics feel great. They feel super premium, feel really nice in the hands. They're definitely a little gummy or flexier than maybe a lot of what I normally throw, so that's an adjustment for me. But all in, the plastic feels good. I'm not sure who manufactures Wild Disc, but whoever it is, it's good feeling plastic. Like I said towards the beginning of this round, these discs have surprised me with their stability. They've been more overstable than I anticipated. But as I've adjusted, it's working out pretty well for me. And I have to say, a couple of these discs I really like. Hole 16 plays 240. Out this initial gap in the basket is just down the hill. You can see tucked up on the left. I could either go with the Adder or the Sea Otter. I think I'm gonna go with the Premium Glow Sea Otter though. I think it just feels a little more confident in my hand right now, but I'm gonna have to get on a little bit of hyzer through the right side and really get it to move left for me. This is a big one. 16 is the must get of 16, 17, and 18. 17 and 18 are wild cards, but if we could get to 6 down here, oh, we're in business, baby. Oh, we're early. We are fully pinched off in the junk here. Definitely a slight throw-in potential. Gonna kind of have to come on a little weird line here. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. All right, sits down nicely, easy tapping for the par. We're now in do or die territory to beat our course record. Hole 17 and 18, we gotta get them both. We're at 5 down. Hole 17 plays 280 down this right side tunnel, and the basket finishes just kind of straight to the left. Let's try our Addicts Reborn here. Oh, it looks so good. It's clean. Oh, took some bad kick. All right, so it was a little high, took some bad kicks. Not sure what we'll have once we get up there. Nice little 50-foot jump putt here to save our hopes. Drop, 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 drop. Oh, I sailed it. I sailed it. All right, let's go tap in the par. Not the easiest tap in, but up over the bushes. Par save there. All right, so beating the course record, unless I ace, it's pretty much off the books, but we can still tie it. We're 5 down through 17. Let's get 18, finish on a high note. Tie our course record, 6 down, not bad. Hole 18 plays about 330, dead straight ahead out this gap. Slight downhill shot. Once again, we're gonna go with the Addicts, try and hit it on just a little bit of turn. I gotta be careful on this tee pad. I've slipped here a number of times, but let's finish out strong. Oh, I like it, just hold, just hold. Okay, we're left, short left. Oh, way short left, all right. Not my best, out in circle 2. See if we can't hit a nice big 50-foot stepper to end the round. A little bit of a death putt, hill behind, but we gotta run it, drop. Ooh, not a bad run, all things considered. And there it is, 5 down, 1 shy of a course record out here. Overall though, not a bad round. Those short par 3s on the front 9 that we missed come back to bite us. Still really happy though with that 5 down score. Huge shout out once again to Micah. Thank you so much for sending these discs out to try. It was a ton of fun getting to try new plastic, and I'm pleasantly surprised with Wild Discs. Make sure to use his code to pick up some for your own. It's linked in the description below. Appreciate you guys hanging out. My name is Andrew Wood. Remember, the journey is the destination. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.